What is going on, Yankees fans? Coming at you with another New York Yankees trade deadline video, and this is going to be a video about kind of what's going on with the MLB trade deadline right now, talking about a couple trades that have went down already, talk about what the Yankees might do at the trade deadline. The trade deadline's what? I don't know how many hours away from ending, and the Yankees have a little time to try to make a trade here. We'll see what happens tonight. Maybe something happens tomorrow morning. We will see, but we'll see what Brian Cashman does. It doesn't look like the Yankees are involved in many huge trades. We might just have some couple minor trades. We'll see what happens, but it looks like the Yankees are trying to figure something out and try to make a trade with some team. And I'm going to talk about a couple potential trades that might happen, or a couple potential signings that might go down. So, by the way, the Yankees have been in talks with the Arizona Diamondbacks. We've heard about Starling Marte. We've heard about Robbie Ray. We've heard about Archie Bradley. Robbie Ray was actually a pitcher for the Yankees. The Yankees were targeting last year's deadline. They never picked him up. And Robbie Ray has been awful for the Diamondbacks this year. He's really been struggling, but he has shown in the past that Robbie Ray can be a very solid pitcher. And maybe he's the guy the Yankees pick up. He's not really a guy I'm interested in right now. Now, I do think the Yankees do need pitching, but I'd rather go with a Mike Clevinger. Mike Clevinger's the guy I really, really want, and he's not going to be cheap. He's going to cost a lot. We're probably going to have to give away Schmidt, maybe Clint Frazier, who knows. But it does look like the Yankees aren't really going to go for Mike Clevinger right now, because a lot of other teams are just in on Mike Clevinger. We've heard about the Padres, the Braves, the Blue Jays even, the White Sox. There's been a lot of teams that have been just in on Mike Clevinger, and I'm surprised the Indians would trade Mike Clevinger to their division rival, the White Sox. I don't know why the hell the Indians would do that. Their front office is not very smart, but yeah, we've heard Mike Clevinger to go to a lot of. We haven't really heard a lot about the Yankees and Mike Clevinger of late. We've heard about Mike Clevinger going to the White Sox, Blue Jays, Braves. So I think the Yankees are kind of out on Mike Clevinger as of now. I think the Yankees are going for more of a smaller deal now. Will this hurt the team? Yes, it will. I feel like the Yankees do need to get out and get some big name players like Mike Clevinger, but it doesn't look like the Yankees will do that. It looks like the Yankees will stay, and get smaller players that you probably most MLB fans maybe haven't heard of. Not really a big name around MLB right now. They'll probably go for more of a smaller trade, but maybe it works out. Who knows? But the Yankees have been in trade talks with the Arizona Diamondbacks. We've heard about Robbie Ray, and we've also heard about Starling Marte. Starling Marte is playing very well for the Diamondbacks. The Diamondbacks are a team that is looking like they're going to sell right now. The Diamondbacks were my sleeper team heading into the season, and they've played awful. They played awful of late. I think they're 1-9 in their last 10. The Diamondbacks have been terrible of late, and it doesn't look like they'll be a playoff team this year. And I'm shocked, because I really thought the Diamondbacks could have been a sleeper team for the playoffs this year, and it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. They look like they're going to be sellers at the deadline, and Starling Marte is a guy that it looks like the Diamondbacks are going to get rid of. What would they ask for in return? I don't really think it'll be for any huge prospects. Maybe for Clark Schmidt at best. I don't really see the Diamondbacks asking for too much. I think it'll be for maybe like some third round, second round draft picks, maybe a couple minor leaguers that maybe most Yankee fans haven't heard of. I don't see the Diamondbacks asking for a whole lot, but Starling Marte is not a player that's it's gonna change this team, massively. It's not like Starling Marte is gonna make the Yankees World Series champions. He's not. But Starling Marte could be a nice bench bat for this team. He's been playing very well for the D-backs this year. He could be a nice bench bat for this team. And Archie Bradley, another guy that's been involved in trade talks with the Yankees, he's been a very solid reliever throughout his career. He could be for some nice bullpen depth. Speaking of bullpen, the Yankees have been in trade talks for Josh Hader, and Josh Hader, in my opinion, is the best reliever in baseball. So he's not going to come cheap. The Brewers are going to ask for a lot of prospects. Now, the Brewers are a team, I don't think they're going to be sellers, but I do think Josh Hader is going to be a guy that they might sell, because I think the Brewers' bullpen is not really their problem right now. It's more pitching, starting pitching, and hitters. I don't really think the bullpen's the main issue for the Brewers right now, so I think they might try to sell Josh Hader and get something more important for that team in return. And Josh Hader's one of the nastiest relievers in the game. I would definitely not mind if we beefed up this bullpen and signed Josh Hader. He's filthy. He's disgusting. Got to go out and sign Josh Hader. I definitely would not mind that. Now, I wouldn't really expect for the Yankees to sign Josh Hader. It'd definitely come as a surprise if they do end up signing Josh Hader, but I definitely would not complain if they went out and signed him, for the right cost. I mean, I don't want the Yankees to give away like Andujar. I don't want the Yankees to give away Glaber or Luke Voigt or anything like that. I want the Yankees to give up. I wouldn't mind Andujar. I really don't like Andujar on this team. I really want him gone. I don't want the Yankees to to trade away Frazier, but if it really means that we're going to get a really good player in return, I say we trade Frazier. I think it's worth it. Trade Clark Schmidt. I think it's worth it if we're going to get a player that's really just going to make a huge impact for this team. I'm up for trading Andujar or Clark Schmidt or Clint Frazier. So, yeah, or Esteban Florial or any guys like that. But the Yankees have been in trade talks with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Starling Marte, Robbie Ray, and Archie Bradley could be included in the trade. I don't know who the I don't know who the Yankees would give away in return. We'll see. But if the Yankees might make a trade with the Arizona Diamondbacks, Robbie Ray, Archie Bradley, and Starling Marte could be included in the trade. So Mike Clevinger, the Yankees seem to be kind of out on him, but once again, you never know. It's still the Yankees. They're still the Yankees. Brian Cashman's still probably hungry to get some players right now. So you never know if the Yankees are completely out on Mike Clevinger. Let's hope the Yankees are still maybe quietly in on Mike Clevinger. And let's just hope we can get Mike Clevinger. Maybe the Yankees can find a way to get him. Who knows? But yeah, anyway, that's going to do it for this video. The trade deadline is almost over. So do you think the Yankees make any moves? Personally, I don't really see the Yankees making any huge moves. But it's still Brian Cashman. We're still the New York Yankees. Who knows at this point? Maybe the Yankees go out and surprise everyone, make a huge move. I don't really see the Yankees making a huge move at the deadline. But who knows? We'll see. So yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Make sure to stay tuned for the Yankees post-game recap for tomorrow. Get to the Tampa Bay Rays as the Yankees open up a series against the Rays as Garrett Cole pitches against Tyler Glasnow tomorrow as the Yankees look to win a huge series against the Rays after sweeping the Mets in the doubleheader and winning 3 out of 5. So yeah, great job by the Yankees to win that series against the New York Mets. So yeah, make sure to stay tuned for, once again, more Giants videos. I should be talking about, I heard about Logan Ryan possibly, changing his agent. I heard about Logan Ryan wanting to change his agent. Logan Ryan really wants to be signed by a team. I think the Giants definitely could be the favorites to sign him. Maybe the Giants sign Logan Ryan at some point. Maybe Gettleman steps up and signs him. Who knows at this point? So make sure to stay tuned for, maybe the Yankees make a trade. Make sure to stay tuned for a video. Maybe I'll make another video tonight. Who knows? So make sure to stay tuned for more Yankees, Giants videos. Make sure to stay tuned for the post-game recap tomorrow. So yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace. Let's go, Yankees.